Jim Baum, would you like to make your way up front, please? Our mission statement, the Cereal City Lions Club is a Battle Creek community service organization that supports and promotes community involvement and provides assistance in persons with sight, hearing, diabetes, and other impairments, as well as supporting zone, district, state, and international projects. Everybody should have a agenda. There should be a few agendas on the tables, as well as a copy of the minutes for everybody. And I think Stephanie's just about got everybody for dinner. Okay, so we're working on that. Okay. All right. Madam Secretary, do you have attendance?
Attendance is complete and we do have a quorum. We're good to go.
Okay, thank you. All right. Our illustrious club song leader, Jim Baum, charter member, Jim Baum.
Charter member.
Coming on up. It's all you, Jim.
Okay, thank you. Are you our speaker?
I am.
Good for you. You want to come up here? You're gonna help me.
Oh, boy.
I'll get rid of your nervous condition. Do it. You want to recite them? Yes. I don't have my glasses. I'm Jim.
I'm Teresa.
Teresa, well done.
As Jim gets started, we got a slew of birthdays this month. For September, we got Lion Michael Guzak back there, Lion K. Smith, and Lion Brian Trainer that are all here tonight. This summer, we had some birthdays and we didn't meet, so we can sing to them. Ronnie Grobble, our new lion almost, here in another hour. And Hope Swank, Harriet Spriggs, Christine Clipper, and John Barnes all had birthdays this summer. So
all you lions, it's all you lions. Happy birthday to all you lions. Okay, on your feet, if you can. We're gonna sing happy birthday. We're gonna warm up with happy birthday. And we're not gonna do all the names because
Just to remember.
because you know who you are. And it could be an embarrassing birthday too for some people. Who knows? Now, here's your job.
Okay.
If they don't sing this correctly, this song or any of the songs, you say, Jim, that's me. Okay? I want to hear it again.
Okay.
Got it? That's the only rule you gotta have.
Okay.
You can sing or you can't sing. You've probably never been to a Lions Club meeting, have you? Ever?
I can't. Once before.
With your dad?
No, it was at Lara's on the River
Really?
and Sandy Detterman.
That was us.
Sandy,
That was us.
She was near and dear volunteers. I'm like, so.
Yeah, she's a good lady. Good lady. Well, then you know all about us. You know how great we are.
I do.
Now we're gonna find out if they sing real good
Okay,
to your expectation,
okay.
because you are a guest speaker. Got that? Guest speaker.
Gotcha.
Happy birthday, everybody. It's happy birthday, everybody, or every lion, or however you
All
want to
you
do it.
lions.
So, ready, set, hit it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, our lions. Happy birthday to you. I ask you, how do you like that?
It was amazing.
We like
You sound great. We should invite her to the Lions Club. She's that good. Okay, don't you hear those lions roar? Now, this is practice for some people and beginning practice for other people. We're gonna learn the song, because that's all we sing is a song until this club does it to my satisfaction. Now, I've only been at this job 120 years, so they haven't done it right yet. Judy Butler, ready? Don't you hear those lions roar? Ready, set, hit it. Don't you hear those lions roar? Don't you hear those lions roar? You can hear them roaring every week as they feed and crowd for more. Don't you hear those lions roar? There's a rumbling roar, so roar. Don't you hear those lions? Hear those lions? Hear those lions roar. That roar is not up to my task.
You're not voting.
But I'm not voting. What do you think?
It was an amazing roar.
It's amazing.
What did you order for dinner then?
Two of everything.
Two of everything. We're saying God bless America. Now, we can't possibly goof this up, right?
Reverently.
Reverently. We sing it with vigor. VIGOR, vigor, not vigorate, vigor,
Big R.
vigor. Ready, set, hit it. God bless America. Stand beside her. Hey, to the light with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, wonderful. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Now I ask you. Did you like that? Oh, it was terrific. You wanna hear it again? I mean, we could.
I'm hearing no from this side of the room,
Oh, you get the vote. You get the vote,
but they'll me later.
baby. That's an occupational hazard for you,
It is.
not for me. So, okay, we're all done.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna pledge. Yeah, let's do that. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
allegiance
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, and please remain standing. We have Muriel's invocation tonight.
Let us pray. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this beautiful day and the opportunity to meet again as lions and friends. We are grateful for the many first responders who risked their lives to save lives. We are sad for the many lives who were lost. We pray for the families and friends who lost loved ones. May we never forget. We pray, O Lord, for our absent members. May they always know they are not forgotten. Thank you for the opportunity to serve. We served at styrofoam collection, tire collection, kids site, diabetes testing, road cleanup, RISE, collecting eyeglasses. Thank you for allowing us to have a successful garage sale. The many workers did an awesome job. We look forward to our white cane collection. We pray for the success of our upcoming charter night. We will welcome our guests and celebrate 65 years of Lionism. Thank you for this beautiful menu and the food and those who made it and serve it. Thank you for bringing our guest speaker, Teresa Allen, from the Charitable Union. It is a wonderful organization which does many outreaches. May we travel home safe. Also, may we welcome our soon-to-be new member, Ronnie, after her induction. We are proud of our Lions Club, our motto, "We serve," and Patty Hill's quote, "Changing the world." Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Muriel. Okay, we have a nice little group here tonight, so we'll go around and introduce ourselves. We've had a lot of people. There's a card going around for Brian Wensauer, who had some surgery, and we've had Dorothy who had knee surgery. Roger's almost gonna have surgery. Hope is going in for surgery tomorrow. So we got a lot of prayers out there. And Jim's,
Couple of them. Got a lot, they fractured my nose and they took a lot of hook out on top of my head.
yeah,
I don't know what the results are of that,
yeah,
but that's malignant on the top and it was not malignant on the nose.
all right.
There you go.
Okay, well, good job. And so put your thoughts and prayers out to our Lions, or a quick healing on everybody with that. The Spriggs are usually here. They're enjoying a vacation in Alaska. They're on the cruise up there. So they're seeing a lot of stuff up there according to Harriet on Facebook. So I'm Brian Cook. I'm your president.
Ron Marlap, Cereal City.
Cereal City Lion, Red O'Leary.
Cereal City Lion, Derek Dean.
Cereal City Lion, Jerry Mackey.
Cereal City Lion, Hope Swank.
Cereal City, Scott Swank.
Cereal City Lion, Jim Cox.
Cereal City Lion, Jane Cook.
Cereal City Lion, Bob Harvey, and our guest speaker again, Teresa Allen.
Soon to be Lioness, Ronnie, Grobble. Dorothy Bossy, Serial City Lion Secretary. One other thing real quick on your, That went out the head.
Okay, we'll come back.
Cereal City Lion, Roger Bossy.
Anybody on Zoom? No. Nobody Zooming.
Cereal City Lion Membership Chair, Kay Smith.
Cereal City Lion, Teresa Guest. Mary Wallace, Cereal City Lion, and my guest, Jane, and I'm gonna mess it up. Rawl. She introduced herself to us when we were doing a kids site at Helen Warner Library. And bless her heart, she's remembered us all summer and is here to join us tonight.
All right.
Cereal City Lions, John Stiff.
Cereal City Lion, Muriel Walters, and member of Bedford Area Lions.
Serial City Lions, Diane Elliott.
Cereal City Lion, song leader, Jim Bond.
Cereal City Lion, Mike Guzak. Cereal City Lion, Bob Ward.
Cereal City Lion, Judy Butler.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to everybody.
Brian, I did remember what it was.
Okay.
The memory came back. The lovely Carolyn Harvey caught me at the garage sale, and she had some wonderful pictures from the 2006 picnic at our steak fry at Bob's and Carolyn's house. And if you have pictures of yourself or your family members, or if there's someone in there that you see regularly, please grab those and share them. A lot of people are gone. A lot of you look a little different than you did 20 years ago, but wonderful pictures in there. A lot of fun to sit down and look at them.
All right. And again, welcome to everybody here tonight. Okay, we're gonna roll right in and get ourselves a new lion to start off the new year. So Ronnie, come on up, and your sponsors, and Teresa and Kay. Come on up, it's your time.
All right, good evening. I have the pleasure tonight of inducting our new member tonight. You've all been invited tonight
And we are extremely proud of you, that you have accepted membership in our club and Lions Club International. Membership in a Lions Club is a privilege. You have joined the world's largest and most active service club organization, a group of over 1.4 million men and women in over 48,000 clubs in over 200 countries and geographical areas around the globe, who are dedicated to making a difference. Through your membership, you will help our club reach out to people in need in our community and throughout the world. Okay, you are becoming part of a distinguished service history that dates back to 1917. Okay, when Lions Club International began as a dream of Chicago insurance man Melvin Jones. He believed that local business clubs should expand their horizons from purely professional concerns to the betterment of their communities and the world at large. Jones' own group, the Business Circle of Chicago, agreed. After contacting similar groups around the country, an organizational meeting was held on June 7, 1917 at the LaSalle Hotel in Chicago, Illinois. The new group took the name of one of the groups invited, the Association of Lions Club, and a national convention was held in Dallas, Texas, in October of that year. 36 delegates representing 22 clubs from 9 states were in attendance. The convention began to define what the association was to become: a constitution, bylaws, objects, and code of ethics were approved. Since the humbling beginnings, Lions Club members have volunteered their time and talent to meet the needs wherever they exist. Lions are especially dedicated to serving the blind and visually impaired, a commitment made after Helen Keller challenged our members to become her Knights of the Blind in the Crusade Against Darkness during the 1925 convention in Cedar Point, Ohio. Our motto, "We Serve," perfectly exemplifies the dedication to helping those in need felt by Lions worldwide. Your membership in the Cereal City Lions Club will help us carry on the tradition of service for many years to come. Okay, our own club was founded in 1958. For over 65 years, we have been tirelessly serving those in need. We are proud to serve in all 5 pillars. We serve in hunger, diabetes, blindness, environment, and community. Okay. All right. Since you have expressed, well, let's see, I jumped down. You will find that membership in our Lions Club will offer many opportunities for personal growth. Not only can you experience the incomparable feelings you receive from volunteering, but you will also have the chance to hone leadership, communication, and organizational skills. Okay. Now, in saying that, Lions is also fun. So today, I present you with a can of Goofy string to remind you that we're not just a serious club. We are serious, but we're serious about having fun and serving the community. So that's your reminder. Okay.
I just don't think Stacy wants you to use it here.
No, I will give it a place of honor.
Okay. Well, something to remember us by. Your membership in the Cereal City Lions Club will allow you to reach more people in need in both our local and world communities. The officers and members of this club are thrilled that you have chosen to help us continue the legacy of Lions Club International by improving the lives of the less fortunate and making our community an even better place for living. So, all right. So we're to that point. Okay, yeah, since you have expressed a desire to affiliate with this club and with Lions Club International, I will ask that you respond to my words with a simple I do or I will. Okay. Okay, do you hereby accept membership in the Cereal City Lions Club, knowing that you are encouraged to participate in functions of the club?
I do.
You are now officially a member of the Lions Club. Your sponsor will now present to you the Lions emblem pin, which signifies membership. Thank you. So this is the club pin. The club pin was designed by our very own Jerry Mackey. Okay. So go ahead. Yeah.
No, we'll find it in this minute, so go down. Okay, they'll find it in a minute.
No. For your sponsor, standing in for Harriet tonight is Dorothy. Now I would like to ask the sponsor, Lion Dorothy, to respond to my words with a simple I will. Will you fulfill the following obligations? Be a sponsoring mentor for your new lion. Make your new member feel welcome. Introduce your new member to all club members. Provide your new member with information about the club, its officers and constitution. Arrange for orientation sessions for the new member. Be ready and willing to answer any questions that might arise. Encourage the new member to discuss with you any problems or offer possible solutions, and assist the new member in developing into an outstanding lion.
I will and I do, and I have already.
Starts right up. Okay, and can we ask the membership to respond with I will or I do? Will you fulfill the following obligation? Be a sponsor, introduce your member to all club members. Provide your new member with information about the club, its officers and constitution. Arrange for orientation sessions for your new member. Be ready and willing to answer any questions that might arise. Encourage the new member to discuss with any problems or offer possible solutions. Assist the new member in developing its outstanding lion. Answer, I will.
I will.
All right. Okay, so will you give your sponsor, I think, that's your
Actually, this is
line,
hers.
that's her line. And,
The sponsor currency. That one's for Harriet and one's for me.
okay.
I do a sponsor.
Yeah. You get a stand in here, and then if you'll pin Dorothy with the sponsor. So if you notice, you'll have to look at the pin a little closer, but the lion's pin has two heads of a lion, two lion heads on it. One facing in the past and one facing to the future. Okay, now, if you will all take your pom-poms, this is your team. Your team is here to support you and help you in any way that they can. Yep, they are here for you. And you are here for the next member, so you get the pom-pom too, all right?
All right.
So we're gonna cheer each other on, all right?
All right.
I'd like to officially welcome you to the club. It's nice to have you. And I'd like to invite the rest of the membership to come up and welcome your new lion into the club.
Well, you know, I've been cheering for high school, college a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got it a few months ago. I had to lose some weight before I could get into it. Very good. I know, actually, yeah, I was 120 and now I'm 123. Yeah, so I hope I can just keep doing it. Organization. I'm just watching what I eat. I've got it since I've got it. But I try not to eat after 6. Well, thank you very much. It is, it's getting issue. I haven't got this one, but it's going so hard. You ready? Thank you. Hello.
Well, I try my best.
That's okay. It won't hold you down.
So where you go? Jimmy for the ball.
Sure. Can go ahead and eat it. While it's downstairs.
Thank you very much.
Well, we're gonna make.
I'm very happy to say, I'll talk to you while you eat. Talk to me while I. Well, but listen. Cheers. Hello. Hi, Mike.
I put one of my heart in, he was there every day for the front.
Yeah, garage sale goes. How does it go?
Very well.
Good.
Not only that, but it's fun. How you doing? Thank you very much. I'm very happy. Well, I.
Down there.
Stay right there.
Yeah. Oh, so that's why I didn't want to do it because I had.
All right, let's take our seat after we've welcomed Ronnie into the club.
How do you do? Next door neighbor.
Well, sort of.
Sort of. That counts. All right.
All right. We have a couple more things here for Ronnie while she's up here. All right. Firstly, we have for you, we have an apron for you. Okay. So with this apron comes a pen. It's in here. Oh, right here. There we go. And what you need to do with this is you need to get everyone's signature. All the members need to sign this for you. Now, our tail twister will set a date for you as to when this due date, when the due date is what happens here. So, you cannot get signatures during the meeting. You can get them before or after, or at an event, but you can't get it during the meeting. After that due date, it's $1 for every name you've missed and for $1 for every member who didn't sign your apron. So everybody's gonna wanna sign your, sign it.
Very
That is very motivating, right? Okay, the other thing we have for you is we are a very active club. And it's very important for you to remember that you can always say yes. Okay, but it's okay to say no sometimes too.
Like,
So,
no,
yeah.
I don't have an
No.
answer though. I don't
Yeah.
want to know. I have no answer.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna
that's
stick with this.
permission to do both. You don't have to do every event, because we do a lot of events, but we're happy to have you.
And
as
that's
part
one of
of
the
our
reasons
group.
I'm with this. club. See that, it doesn't belong in my hand.
Either no is a no-go.
No, it's a.
No is a no-go. All right, and then we, yeah, we have a whole,
Goodies.
more
Like
goodies.
Christmas.
Yep. And then we have your, one more thing to for you to hold, and that's your official certificate of membership.
Thank you.
So, okay, yeah. that goes
Thank
there.
you.
And then these are your, this is your Lions International, and then this is your club roster that has everything in it. Your sponsor will go.
Does
through
it have all the names of those people I have to have sign my name?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's it. I love finding John Bond.
All right.
I never have gotten it.
We're gonna. Dorothy, you're gonna be over here.
You know, open book photo op. Roger's not here. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, welcome our new lion. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Welcome our first new lion that our zone chair has inducted this year. One of several to come, right? Okay, there we go.
We'll be talking about that maybe later.
Okay,
Okay.
All right. and my agenda just kind of went away, right? So next up, we're gonna roll right into our meeting. We got a lot of things still to cover here tonight. Bob, did you want to introduce our speaker tonight? Program Committee Chairman, Bob Harvey, who's got their speaker tonight.
I had some help with that too. I'm pleased to announce our speaker tonight, Teresa Allen, who is the CEO of the Charitable Union. We're pleased to have you with us and look forward to your message.
Well, thank you for having me. A little background, Teresa Allen. I've been in the nonprofit sector for 23 years. I have 4 grown children. They've all moved out of my house. It's the most amazing year of my life. What I found out, when you empty nest, you paint. Everything has been painted now. And we're ready to rip out the carpet. We're like moving on. My husband asked if we were selling the house. And I'm like, no. We just get to have nice things. They don't live with us anymore. I'm a KCC graduate. I went to Sienna Heights at the KCC campus. I've worked at Community Action. I've been at Charitable Union for 8 years now. I love Battle Creek. And I love being able to serve the people in Battle Creek. So there are some really great families I've gotten to know over the years. So who here knows Charitable Union? Okay. Who here has donated items or money to Charitable Union? Who here has been to Charitable Union inside our building? Okay. Who's volunteered? Okay. Who shopped in the gift shop? I'm figuring out where my speech needs to go tonight. So we're a 3-legged stool over at Charitable Union. We have 3 separate operations that we run each day. So first off is the donation center. If we don't have donations, we don't need to have the rest of the business. So it's those great things that you bring us. So it's the baby clothes that you clean and you bring to us, or it is the downsizing the kitchen, or, you know, cleaning out somebody else's house because they've moved elsewhere and they've downsized. So those items come to us and they are going to go one of 2 places. They either go to the free store. What do you think we do there?
Give them away.
Give it away for free. Or it goes to the gift shop. Things certainly go to the gift shop. My really cool bracelet is from the gift shop. Is that not cool? I saw that the other day and said, I have to have it. My husband said I could go to prison for this. I don't know if that's real. I'm hoping that was a fake statement. Otherwise, in other stories, you guys will see me on Dateline or something. But yeah, so fun stuff. So sometimes jewelry, sometimes wine glasses and beer mugs go to our gift shop. We don't want to give them away at our free store. Not that our families don't need glasses. We just prefer to give them glasses sometimes, especially our friends that are moving out of the shelters. Some of them have had a lot of bumps in the road, and we want them to not maybe have things that would not be beneficial to them. But all things clothing, they go to the free store. That is our mission, which is clothing the kids in Battle Creek and Calhoun County. So we've been doing it for a lot of years, since 1887. So, so that's the three-legged stool you've got. You got a free store, you have a gift shop. That gift shop's open to the public, and this week is our 20th anniversary. So for 20 years, we have been on Calhoun Street with a gift shop. And I bet most of you didn't know that 20 years ago. And a few of you learned it tonight. So it's our sustainable revenue source. So in the nonprofit world, we fundraise where we tell you we are going to do X if you give us money, right? Or we write a grant where we say, itemized, we are going to do all these things with your money, and we detail it out. But then, you know, silly things happen, like a water leak, or your ballasts go bad, or your parking lot gets a hole in it. I mean, how does that happen in Michigan? So all those things can happen, and you didn't plan for it in that budget that you submitted and you planned for ahead. So now our gift shop, that's what supports us. So pre-pandemic, that was 20% of our operating budget. Post-pandemic, not quite so much, but we're working on it, and we're going to get there. So who do we serve in Calhoun County? So first off, we serve all of Calhoun County. So anybody who has a bridge card, WIC card, or a Medicaid card under age 65, we serve through our free store. They bring in their photo ID, so we have their address, and they bring in one of those 3 cards. But say they don't have those cards. They can be referred by another nonprofit they're seeking services from. So all the shelters refer their folks over to us for clothing. And then when they're moving into apartments, they send them back to us to get household items. We also partner with the Community Actions, or the Neighborhood Inks, or the Habitats, or the ARC of Calhoun County. Any of those nonprofits can refer to us also. But in addition to that, are anybody here in the workforce? Anybody? Yeah. So if you hire someone, well, so I once hired someone who during the interview, I had a lot of questions about the outfit they chose to wear. It was not great. So, but they had skills, and they were really smart on their feet. And so I said, you know what the heck, we have a program for workforce attire. We're going to use it at Charitable Union today. I'm going to offer you this job, but here's what I need you to know. We don't dress like that at work. Holy jeans should wholly be at home. So we had to have that talk, but we got her dressed. Guess what? That young lady already had her bachelor's degree in education, and she had been struggling to get a job teaching, and she's a teacher today. So sometimes that tough conversation, and it's a yucky conversation to have as a boss, especially right after an interview. But that's one of the things we can do. But also sometimes people go through the potholes of life. You know, they may have separated from their spouse for whatever reason, but they're not seeking additional services. An employer can refer them to me. One-time referral. Just, it's usually an email over to me. You guys get my email address for that reason. I have had clergy send folks to me. Clergy, there's no conversation other than they tell me they have someone in need. And I ask them, do they need a year's worth of service, or do they need a month? They know more than I do, and it's between them and God. So, and that's how we do those referrals with the clergy. They just give me they tell me that, you know, Sally's coming, and here's her address, and here's what her household looks like. And after I've talked to them, you know, we have faith in folks not taking advantage of us that way. But we want it to be easy to access services. That is the moral of the story. If somebody hits the pothole of life, you call us and we're going to help them get out of it. So the kinds of things that we do that you may not know about. So there's this big old list. We serve babies. So 50% of all babies born in our community are born into poverty. So we do a baby layout, which is a bag of these amazing handmade goodies. So everything from Afghans to quilts, to receiving blankets, to bibs and burp cloths and crocheted sweaters and booties and handmade hats, all the stuff's handmade. We have folks that come in, they volunteer their time, they make it for us, and we give it away to babies in our community. But those families learn about our services. And if any of you had children, I don't know how that worked out for you, but when I had kids, it was the ever-changing body of Teresa Allen. Like every week it was a different shape, I think, post, you know, having a child. So we want those mamas to know that they can access clothing and items they need that will help keep them from being postpartum, that might help give them that little oomph they need to get through the day, because having a newborn baby can be tough. But we're also going to do diapers, baby formula. When we can get wipes, we give wipes. So if we can get it, we give it. That's kind of our motto. From there, we're doing our children's program. So winter coats, that's the big thing we're doing right now. The bins go out throughout the community the end of this week, and we're doing coat drives. So in October, we're going to have an event. It's by appointment only. So our families call us, pre-register. They have an assigned time to come. We do 20 appointments every 30 minutes. So many hands make light work. And I heard this group volunteers. I heard it like 2 minutes ago. So we have opportunities for that, but families are going to come in and they're going to get the snow pants, the winter boots, hats, mittens, scarves. They're in, they're out, usually in under 15 minutes from check-in to check-out, as long as they didn't bring the picky child with them that's looking for a very specific coat that does very specific things. I raised one of those kids, so I know what it's like. Never a requirement to bring your children to us. We get it. We're a store. It's not fun. You're talking to a mom. So I always remind our families that I'm a mom too. I didn't like taking my children to a store. It's not fun. So leave your kids at home and come shop. You know, if you want, but if you need to bring them, they're always welcome, but it's never a requirement to bring them, because we get that question a lot. But from there, we're doing hygiene kits for our homeless. We're doing period packs for people in our community. And last year we gave away over 220,000 pads and tampons in our community. That program continues to grow year after year. And that program started because I got a phone call one day that said, Teresa Allen, my husband would like me to get the 1,200 tampons that are in our garage out. Will you take them? And the way all your wheels are spinning right now, I'm like, I don't even know what question to ask right now. But we're Mikey. We'll eat anything. Sure, we will take them. Please tell me they haven't been sitting there for like years and that they are in a sealed packet. Like anything that can reassure me I didn't just agree to take a bunch of bags of garbage. But from that, our families told us what a difference they made. And we said, well, let's look into this. And we found out it's a global issue, women accessing period products. So we said, we're going to be a part of this initiative that fights period poverty in our community. So we partner with the schools, we provide education. I'm proud to say that the Calhoun County buildings now have free period products in them. And KCC has free period products in all their campuses. From the information that we've shared, having their staff volunteer and say, our students need this too. Our clientele needs this too. So, so we do a lot of fun things like that, but we also do steel-toed boots. So when somebody gets a job in manufacturing and they're going through the temp agency, they have to buy those boots to start the job. And that can be the barrier between starting employment and not. So we take old boots and we make them someone's new. It's an easy concept. So we try to work with anybody in manufacturing to do a boot drive when they have the shoe truck out, if that's how they do it, or just annually do a boot drive and we'll take your old boots. The impact we have, we're over $2 million worth of impact in our community for the items we give away. So that's what we represent, but last year it was 692,917. It's not 693,000, and I'm a stickler for details, so you get an exact number on that. 8,000 unique people shopped with us through 31,000 shopping visits throughout the year. So that quickly, you know, the math doesn't work out. I did not have 8,000 people shop all 12 months. Sometimes folks hit the pothole of life. They just need a couple of things. Maybe they just need steel-toed boots. They get that job and they don't need us anymore. But maybe they need us for the first couple of years of the baby's life. So that's kind of how we operate. Our families come and go with us, but we also recycle. We like to call ourselves the original recyclers of Calhoun County, just because it's funny. But we recycled 185,000 pounds of damaged clothing. 185,000 pounds. It gets shredded down and goes into a whole nother industry, but the purpose of it is leaving a better impact on our world because we do it. We've just started a sneaker recycling program. So we will take your old tennis shoes. They must have shoestrings. So we can't have your shoes because they do not have shoestrings. But shoes, tennis shoes with shoestrings, I can recycle and we get a quarter back. No, it doesn't. It's not a money-making industry. But what do you do with those shoes if you don't recycle them? You throw them away. So let's recycle them and give them, you know, and let's help our environment just a little bit more each step of the way. And maybe I get to the point where that 25 cents a pair of shoes does make us millionaires on Calhoun Street. So we take donations all the time. And I've heard from a couple of you, you make donations to charitable unions. So thank you. What we don't take, we do not take large furniture. If you cannot carry it yourself, we probably don't want it. And we don't want it because our families can't carry it away. And many of our families are in shared transportation or walking. So they would, if they take a large item, so they would love a dining room table for free. That dining room table will sit in our building for a month before we can get someone who has the capability of hauling it away. So we do chairs. We'll take all of your dining room chairs and we will give those away. But we recommend our friends at Habitat for things like tables or dressers or big stuff. We can never take mattresses. We have to worry about bed bugs, cribs. That's just a whole banned list. The insurance agent said I should stay away from car seats, bike helmets, car seats and bike helmets. If they were in an accident, they may not work properly. And so they shouldn't be passed on. But yeah, rule of thumb, if you can carry it, we will take it. If it's in working order, we want it. So thinking of your old tube TVs that still work, that are probably sitting in a basement somewhere, we take those and we give them away. When flat screens first came out, it was like every Christmas, we would have families lined up at the door the day after Christmas because tube TVs were coming in and they knew if they waited at the holidays, they could get a TV for their apartment or their house. But think about it, if you don't have a TV at all, it's kind of a lonely world. It's very quiet. So how can you guys help us? So we're on social media. Anybody here have social media? You could like us. Liking us and sharing us is a huge thing for small businesses. It helps other people know what's going on. Donate your gently used items or the things you want to recycle. Volunteer. The work that happens at Charitable Union only happens because of the wonderful volunteers that show up every single day and help us out, from working in our gift shop, working in our free store, sorting and hanging clothes. That's a never-ending battle for us. Share the story of Charitable Union with someone. If you learned something today, tell someone else about it. Tell somebody at church or somebody at work or one of your neighbors, because you just never know how the story will hit. And you know, think about Charitable Union when you're thinking about shopping this holiday season. We have some amazing handmade items. So if you're looking for something customized, we're your people to do that. So any questions?
I just have one. What are you in need of the most for donations? I know at one time it was like towels and or sheets. Is there something down there that you're lacking right now? If this group wanted to go out and buy something.
So if you wanted to go out and buy something, winter coats and adult sizes with hoods. Because I need them for my big kids. We're getting more high school size or more adult size kids coming through our winter coat event than we had 8 years ago. But if you just want to go and clean out your closet, because maybe you don't want to go shopping, I need men's pants. I need men's pants that are still in working order. So you hear those giggles. So we're not looking for the ones that have lost all their belt loops and no longer have a button, because, right? It's a disheveled look, and we're trying to avoid the disheveled look. But we are limited. So our men traditionally can get 1 pair of jeans and 1 pair of pants, where women can get 3 pairs of jeans and like between 5 and 15 pairs of pants. I'm not gonna say, but some of us are better shoppers. But those would be the things most needed right now. That, and come December, January, I will need gloves and mittens for kids, because every child that came through our store and got them has lost them.
So that don't have to be brand new.
No, they do not have to be brand new. We give out used items.
Just clean.
Yep,
Blankets.
blankets, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm part of another group here in town. It's a VA stand down homeless health fair. And they're doing a blanket drive. And if you were wanting to give blankets to veterans or the homeless, I would recommend making those donations. I know the Haven Share Center, Michigan Works, and at least 2 other locations in town are taking I'm not taking those donations, because when the blankets come in, we give them out. So, but I'm part of that group, and it is a really good active group. So I do want to share that they would be a good one to give blankets to right now.
When is your gift shop open so we can start our Christmas shopping?
So the gift shop is open Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. till 1. And just on a side note, the holiday extravaganza will start being set up on October 13th. So that's when we'll start. If you've never been in for our holiday sale, it is a lot. We have like 85 totes worth of Christmas decor that we're going to pull out and set up, and it happens right outside my office. Whether or not I want it to, it does every single year, but it's an amazing space, and you get so many decorations. If you know young people or people that are starting over, starting fresh, it is a great time to decorate your house at Charitable Union.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Teresa. Very informative. Everybody knows where it is, right there on Calhoun Street, kind of behind the Presbyterian Church and the First Congregational Church, and kind of back in that way, kind of back in that area. So, all right, so make sure to support that when you can. All right, great information. Moving forward here, I just since this is our first meeting, just wanted to run by some of these events that we've done this summer. A lot of clubs take the summer off, but we don't seem to do that. Several of these are listed here. We did the water station at the 5K, the Balloon Festival run. We did the Battle Jacks baseball game in July. That was a lot of fun. We had our family picnic out at Cedar Creek. We had a very successful garage sale. And with that garage sale, we did help support the Charitable Union. We did help support the Habitat for Restore building or store. We did support the Christ Methodist Church thrift shop in their store, and also the Salvation Army thrift shop. So we had lots of donations to move our extra product for that. We've done kid site screening, 3 different kid site screenings in August, Calhoun County Fair, Jackson Fair, Presbyterian Church. So we got our health screenings doing. We did a diabetic screening, and of course we still support those honor guards out there at Fort Custer, right, Jim? Every week they're out there, right? So those are just a few of the highlights that we've done this summer, and we're just continuing on going right in. Make sure you're checking your your upcoming events list. It's listed on the back. Some of these I want to highlight that we just did. We're just finishing up our styrofoam collection and our scrap tire collection and electronics. That's worked well with Bessie Steers and our partnership with the Battle Creek Environmental Department. The Wassies and we did styrofoam that day, then Mike and Derek and they did tires, and I was directing traffic down by the electronics that day. And until the Academy kids showed up, but we were there. All right, so we've been helping those out real well. The train show is this Saturday. John or Mary or Teresa, do you want to talk about that? The train show, Calhoun County, Saturday, and they're also doing kid site screening. Roger Bossy, you want to give a little plug for that?
Yes, we're, excuse me, we're going to be participating at the train show with a kid site training or a kid site screening. And we are doing a test run on the new trailer that we have that is John's camping trailer, and we've converted it to a kid site mobile. And so that we have one on our side of the state, our side of the district. But right now we have a few volunteers. I think Muriel, John, myself, Dorothy, Scott, maybe Diane Sweeter, and we're not counting on Hope because we hope she's taking it easy. But if she feels like coming out and is able, we could use her. So anyway, if anybody else wants to come out, it's 9 o'clock. We're going to meet to set things up. And the event runs till 3. We don't exactly know how many kids we're going to have. So if we just don't have anything going on, we may close down a little bit early, but we're going to be out there. So that's it.
All right. Okay, thanks, Roger. So that's this Saturday out at the Calhoun County Fairgrounds. 2 weeks from tonight, our next meeting is our charter night. That's when we celebrate the chartering of our club. And we're working on finalizing all the plans for that. And that will be a buffet that night. After the meeting tonight, when we get a few more things checked off our list here, you'll be getting an invite in the mail. That works good to pay ahead on those items so we know how many people are coming. So watch for your charter night invitation coming shortly. And again, that's 2 weeks from tonight at our next regular meeting, and that is a formal, so dress up a little bit for that to support your club for that. At the end of the month is our third highway pickup of Dickman Road. We're going to start that Sunday. The sign-up sheets for that are over here, and there's several other sign-up sheets, so remember to stop over here at the table for that. And we're going to do highway cleanup Sunday afternoon. That's the 24th. We're going to do a Monday morning and then Tuesday night, and hopefully the weather cooperates so we can get our section done for one more time for this year. Okay. And another thing coming up is our zone chair. So we'll have our zone meeting. So Teresa, did you want to talk about that? So come on up. Okay. And again, before you leave, make sure to check out the sign-up sheets over here. We got several there for you.
All right, along with the zone chair, or the zone committee or zone meeting. Oh, I'll get it there sometime. Yes, October 2nd, it's a Monday. We're starting with a zone project. So we're going to start at Bedford Clubhouse. We're going to be sorting, cleaning glasses from 3 until 5:30ish. And then from there, we're going to move over to the museum downtown. You're going to have an opportunity to go through the museum, see some of the exhibits. We're going to have dinner provided. It's $9 a person, and if you can pay ahead of time, that would be great. Also, we need you to sign up so that we know how many to count on. You can come to both or just one, but I really hope that Cereal City shows up in full force. It's our hometown. It's you know, let's lead the group here. So October 2nd, Monday night, and it'll be a chance for you to meet our district governor. So Annette will be our speaker that night. So it'll be kind of a long afternoon, but let's put in some community service hours and let's support the zone by showing up to the meeting.
Okay, and after we get those glasses all boxed up and sorted on the Monday, and then we go to the zone meeting on Monday night. All right, we have the opportunity to go to Bedford meeting again, which is that Tuesday, October 3rd. And we have Dr. Kowalski coming. She is the optometrist at the Special Needs Vision Clinic up in Saginaw. This is where I've taken the glasses for the last few years that we've collected, have gone to her clinic, and she's actually coming down here this time. And so there's a sign up sheet for that too, so the Bedford ladies know how much food to put on for the meal that night. But if you want to come and hear some really interesting stuff about what she's doing up there in that whole clinic, that will be Tuesday night at Bedford. So a little plug for that, okay? So again, we're gonna have white cane collection in the fall. We haven't done that before. A lot of clubs have. It's called their candy sale. So Saturday, October 14th, we'll be out at Sam's Club. So there's a sign up sheet for that. If we get more people than we have room for on the sign up sheet, wouldn't that be wonderful? Okay, but we can add on some more shifts. We're just trying to do it all on that one set. We're just gonna do one Saturday on the one day. Anything else you want to talk about that? Okay, all right.
We're the only people there, no Girl Scouts
Yeah.
selling cookies or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, and when we signed up, we had nobody else on the agenda, because I know they're on the list, so I know that's been an issue before. All right, Mary's headed out to Reno, so if you got some extra dollars you want to send with her to get a couple pulls or a couple hands at the blackjack table, she's the one to see for that. All right, so a lot of things else, everything else is going on, so. All right, so keep in mind with that, if on these events, if you're not sure who to contact or have a question with them, you can call anybody on the board, any one of the officers, give me a call. And if we're not the right person, we'll get you the right person that you need to talk about to get with that, okay?
Because I was in charge of a couple of events that occurred during the summer when we weren't having regular meetings. I want to thank absolutely everybody in this room for all the support you gave me when we did the picnic. It was so much fun. And my God, Maddie is going to be my right-hand girl for the rest of my life. I mean, she was going around finding people to check on the ducks. She was amazing. But it was great. And for the people who couldn't participate in the garage sale, how they called and donated things, it was amazing. Everyone in this club is so good about helping in whatever way they can. Not everyone is able to jump in and do the heavy lifting, but you know, we all can clean out our closets and get rid of some stuff. And it's amazing how many people loved our treasures. I will put a plug in for Ronnie. On the last day, she put up a little area called Antiques and Collectibles, and it sold out almost immediately. The stuff had been sitting there for 2 days, but she put a sign up and
Mixed in with all the other stuff, so we just.
she just like, it was amazing. So everyone has a little niche that they can figure out what they want to do. It all works out, and I appreciate every one of you, and thank you so much for helping us.
All right, thanks, Dorothy. Okay, it's game time. So whenever our game committee and crew is ready, we got our 50-50 drawing, we got our membership drawing, we got our card draw. So as soon as you're ready for that, once we get through the games, then we get to hear from our new tail twister, Maureen Baca.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, what can we do first? Card draw?
No.
You do the
50-50, man.
usually card draws last.
Some that are gonna be put in that big box.
Okay, we're gonna do the 50-50 first. Blue tickets,
Blue tickets.
we're gonna have one $6, an $8 and a $10. Okay, the winning number, the last 3 digits, 142. 142.
Oh, Mr. Fox.
He knew there was
a reason
to come
back.
How much?
$6.
Ronnie, you wanna drum?
$8 for the second one.
I let you know. Last three are 096.
Jerry Mackey.
Uh-oh.
Send them Muriel. Alright, Muriel, what's going on?
Okay, now we have one $10. The last one's for 10.
I'm here.
$10.
156.
Oh.
Fives. Mark.
All right.
Yay.
There you go. What else we got?
Attendance.
Attendance, Ron.
Mike's got that.
Jane, you got the attendance? Yep.
You
Oh,
got
Mike got it.
Paying such a discount.
Dorothy Bossy.
Dorothy Boston.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm always here.
Card draw.
Card draw.
Mike, you got the card draw?
Card draws up next. There's paper tickets.
What's our card draw up to now?
Card draws up to 267.50.
For the ace of spades. Okay, last three numbers, 5, 9, 8.
Oh, that's almost be close to where we got.
Check your card.
Hey, Jim.
That's 5, 9, 7.
Every kid. That one.
You suffer good.
Just.
I got a put my thinking hat on.
Alright.
Rub my nose.
Alright.
And if you told kids, we didn't have a what's in the card.
And we're looking for the ace of spades.
I see it, right
Is
there.
it always the ace of spades?
And so after whatever.
Jack of spades.
Jack
of
spades.
Close.
Or up and it rolls over till next time. All right. Okay, thank you, Line Bob. All right, Maureen Baca, our tail twister, hello, welcome aboard. All right, let's all give a big proud to our new tail twister, Maureen Baca.
Before I get started, I want to announce that, give you a little head start here. Starting our next meeting, I will be collecting money. If you do not wear your name badge or pin. I didn't want to do it tonight and surprise you.
Okay, we're getting serious. Huh?
Anybody here?
Okay.
I got a happy buck right here.
Okay.
As a charter member of this club, I'm so happy to let you know that I am not the song winner on opening day, 60-some years ago, however long ago that was. I was not the song winner. Someone said, "Are you the song winner for the last 60 years?" I said, "Not me, not me." So there's one buck. Yeah, there's another one. I've got a grandson who just graduated from Northern Michigan University, and he is a major in zoology. Now, what in the hell are you doing in zoology in the Upper Peninsula? I have no idea, but I am so proud of him. He's a good guy. Well done. Could be.
A lot of critters up there.
The other half of that dollar is on October 1st. I realize we got activities 2, 3, and 4 on the left. October 1, I'm going to be in Co-America Park with Miguel, Cabrera's last game in.
Oh, maybe.
So I am going to be there, front and center, in the Pepsi Center. So I'm down there with about 25 of my buddies. So I'm happy to do that. I'm done.
Okay, thanks, Frank. Does this work? Yep. First one's for Teresa. Thank you very much for the presentation. We're really blessed to have an outfit like that in our town. It really makes a difference. No doubt about it. Second one is my grandson's birthday is this weekend, so we're gonna have a good time all weekend out in Livonia. And the third one, my wife is cancer free, so I'm really.
Anybody else at this game?
Go, go, go.
It's a rah-rah, huh?
Yes, sorry I was late for our meeting tonight. But I wanna let everybody know that I haven't been here lately. I've been up north to Luther, Michigan, to my cabin up there. And my son and my grandson both came in from San Diego to help their old grandpa. And we did a lot of work up there. We were about 3.5 weeks up there, and we started out working on the old plumbing, and it just wouldn't hold up. So we decided to put another new well in, and we drove that down, got that in, and everything is working beautifully there. And then Danny Case, a friend of mine, lives here in town. He came up to the cabin. He has another cabin over on Highway 10 there. And so he stopped by, and we got into doing some electrical work. We put in a lot of new systems, and a lot of old systems were revived and changed. And we got all that done. And just before we left, we knocked down 2 trees and cut them all up and put the firewood all in the one shed that we have that we keep wood in. And so we got everything done. We were up packing until about 3 in the morning, and the next day took showers and left and came home. And wouldn't you know, I've been home a day and a half, but I've been so busy I don't know if I'm coming or going. It's probably there already.
We're glad to have you back, Tom.
I'll go back to.
Okay. I have 6. First of all, I want the happy bucks for Mary Wallace for helping get organized who's collecting the glasses from all the different places. And then I'd like to thank Kay, Diane, Bob Ward, Bob Harvey, Dee, Scott, Mary, Teresa, and so many others that have collected the eyeglasses. And they all go to Bedford to be stored until the 2nd. And then they're on their way to Saginaw. I'd like to say that I'm so happy that Dr. Kowalski is coming from Saginaw to pick up the glasses and talk on October 3rd at Bedford Area Lions Club. I'd like to say welcome to Teresa. I've known a lot of people that have given a lot to Charitable Union, and one of the great ladies that did way back when was Mary McQuiston. And I know she gave a lot. I'd like to welcome Ronnie as our new member, and Jane, Mary's friend, here tonight. Thank you.
$1 for our program, and thank you for Teresa. We played phone tag for quite a while to get her here, but we finally made it.
one for our new member and for our speaker tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, I've got one for our new member, Ronnie. We're really excited to have you as our, looks like, she doesn't know the meaning of the word no.
No.
We'll have to keep an eye on her. Also for our guest speaker from Charitable Union, Teresa. One for Maureen Baca, our new tail twister. Sounds like she's gonna be serious, folks. She might be little, but I think she's mighty, so you better listen to what she's saying. And also I'm gonna give one for Maddie Dean, because like Dorothy said, that little thing, she's a little powerhouse. She is so much fun and she's so much help wherever she shows up. So we're so glad to have her. And also one for my grandson Derek, who's living with me. He's been a tremendous help to me. So that's it for me.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else?
Happy book to Mary Wallace for getting our speaker, and nice to have you with us, Teresa.
Right, I've got one for our speaker. I really like the Charitable Union. I think it's cool that this has been around since the 1800s. I think that's just really a cool thing for Battle Creek. So thank you for coming tonight. One for our new member, Ronnie. She's a great merchandiser, let me tell you. If we're gonna have a garage sale, you know, we need her organizing things on the tables, because it's like she knows what goes and where it should be. And to our guest, Jane, thank you for coming tonight. And I guess for all of you, thank you so much for all the participation and help this summer. It was a great summer and we did a lot of things. Here's your mic.
It only seems appropriate to get back since I got it. My money from the attendance. Teresa, thank you so much for coming. It's always good to hear what we're doing in Battle Creek, and nonprofits are not an easy thing to do. You have to have a special heart for it. And thank you for everything that you do. Ronnie was not picked up by one of us. Ronnie was referred to us from Barb Baggerly from Marshall. But she said that she would fit in with the Cereal City Lions, that this was exactly where she needed to be. And after she came to our meeting, she said, you know what, she's right. So, you know, your friends can also give you suggestions about people that can come into our clubs, and it's all good. Good news on Don. That makes my heart so happy that everything's going well. And my hope that Hope does well tomorrow, that Brian continues to do well. He is at home. He came home on Saturday. And all of our Lions out there that are waiting to have surgery, you know, it gets better. It gets better.
Thank you.
And one for our speaker, thank you. And one for the kind of kickoff of the new season with the regular meetings again.
Thank you.
It's nice
Got one for the program and one for my granddaughter who just started a what do you call
Volleyball.
it? No.
Solid.
High school.
I'll think of it.
Thank you. And ditto on Ronnie. She and I met for the first time at the sale. And I agree with what Rod said about her being an organizer. I met her there, and I'll never forget it. We went down memory lane of our past, and she was a cheerleader for the Spartans of Michigan State, and
All right.
ran off and served in the Air Force with her husband for a number of years, and I could go on and on, Ronnie, but for your membership here. Okay, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was a fun day at that sale, I'll tell you.
Oh,
I loved every minute.
It really was.
Yeah.
It was going well.
And another one for a coming event is a ways off, but my granddaughter will be stepping up to the marriage happening here, but it's a ways off in the next year, but I just now got the news that it'll be in June sometime, so I just want to let you know I'll probably be busy about that time. She's in the Detroit area. Keep coming. So. And another one for the speaker, and boy, that's really good. I think I could do my Christmas shopping over there at Charitable. And with all the youngsters and the family and that. And also, one really important thing is, I think I got some pants for you.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
But are they working pants?
they used to be.
They just don't work for him now.
Okay, that's.
They're too big.
Just a couple for the speaker tonight that I know my wife has been down there and donating stuff. I don't know anything about it, so that was useful information. And then for Ronnie, welcome.
Thank you.
Another one for our speaker and the World Charitable Union does.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very, Maureen. Again, thanks for everybody for coming here tonight. Make sure you're signing up for the multitude of sign up sheets over there, so we know opportunities to help and serve out there in the community, and especially so we'll know how many are coming to Bedford for that evening. Thanks for everybody for all your help and all your projects that we got coming. Great club. It's great to get going here again. And if you're in the mood for some music, there's some great music going to happen right outside. They're waiting for us to get over so they can start warming up. That's the band. If you were here at the chili cook-off, they did a great job at the chili cook-off, keeping things going. So make sure you, if you'd like to, stay around and check out with them. All right.
Hey, Brad, one more thing, a big round of thank yous to Derek for allowing us to use this house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah. It worked out very well.
The cookies are still enjoyed.
Excellent host, providing food, and I just.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, you did a great job. Thank you very much. Okay, all right. Watch your emails, watch the newsletter. Remember, there will not be a September newsletter because Roger is out in Alaska and he won't be back for a while, but I'll probably send something out. So, okay, all right. Our meeting's adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,